I'm Colin Fitzgerald with Arrowhead Camper Sales in Mayfield, Kentucky. We're going to look at a 2021 320 TSBH Solaire travel trailer by Palomino. That's a triple slide rear bunkhouse, so it's a 2-bedroom unit. Very deluxe bunkhouse. This is a lightweight unit, so it's 36 feet long from tip to tip, but it's only about 8,400 pounds dry weight. So that's obviously the advantage of the ultralight with the fiberglass siding and aluminum frame construction. So we're going to take a look at this. Just a quick walk through this thing. 320 TSBH. And again, we're Arrowhead Camper Sales is our dealership. All right, so we're going to go in and we're going to start at the front in the main master bedroom. So you walk into the living room, and then to the right here is your master bedroom. So there's a sliding door here to close that off. If you want, we can leave it open like it is right now. And then here is the master bedroom. So I'm just going to quickly kind of go around it, and then we'll talk about some of the things and features of it. So, of course, the bed slide is the main thing everybody loves about this. Traditionally, bunkhouses, that's been the big complaint, is that the parents get the smallest room in the entire thing. So this has a bed slide in it, king bed. I like, as far as at the end of the bed, there's reading lights. There's a little shelf above the bed. There's, on both sides of the bed, there's a window, and there's storage above as well. And then at the head of the bed, because we've opened that up, you've got a closet to the left and to the right. So to the left is a more traditional, hanging closet with a shelf and a rod. There's a recessed shelf even into the front cap there. There's more storage around there to the left. So, more traditional style closet here to the left. And then to the right would be where, if you choose to, you could put a washer dryer. Maybe you put a stack. Maybe you put a combo unit. Maybe you leave it like it is, or maybe you put your own shelving in it or something of that nature. So a lot of flexibility here. There's a compartment door from the outside that you could access this if you needed to. Whatever. It's got some flexibility here on how you want to do this. So a lot of storage because of that bed slide. At the foot of the bed, you've got some more traditional drawers, and then your TV mount is up there at the ceiling, or TV wires. You can mount it on the wall there at the foot of the bed. 2 airs on this. One here, one in the living room, both ducted. And then we said there's a sliding door here to close it off. A lot of space at the foot of the bed, as you can see. It's very spacious in here, even on both sides of the bed, even with a king bed. So nice, spacious master bedroom. Right when you walk in, here's the controls. These are a different style air. These are GE, General Electric airs. So those of you that are real tech savvy, that have been around RVs for a while, you'll notice those are different thermostats. That's why. They're on split thermostats, which I love, because the odds of both thermostats failing pretty low versus a dual zone thermostat, which personally, from a service point of view, from a guy who works on these and doesn't just sell them, I don't like them. So anyway, I like that, and I hope GE does a good job with their airs. I always like a new product providing competition. This is the control panel. So you got a monitor panel, water pump switch, water heater gas switch, awning switch, slide switches, and just general light switches located here. And then above, it's got pre-wired for Wi-Fi internet, as most products are doing. You can get a booster or a repeater or whatever. All sorts of different products out there regarding that. And then here's the living room. So there's our second slide here, a huge super slide in the living room. Notice a full depth slide. It's a flush floor slide. That's very important. It's not one of those you have to step up in or you're going to stub your toe on or trip. It's a flush floor, and it's a full height. See, it goes all the way to the ceiling. So nice quality build there, or feature of the build there. As far as the living room is concerned itself, on this wall is kind of your entertainment center. You got a fireplace with an accent light below, a little nook maybe for shoes or for pet bowls, whatever there. Little shelf there for gaming or DVR or whatever, all the different TV and electronic stuff we're dealing with now these days. Your radio, your TV. TV does pull out. You can change the angle if you're trying to watch it at a more suitable angle. And then you've got just general storage here to the left of the TV. I like these cabinet doors. These are solid. As you can see, that's not like a piece of cheap paneling. That's a piece of solid wood. And it's got hidden hinges as well. So good quality cabinetry in this unit. Turning back to the kitchen, on the left side is obviously, as you walk in, you've got the refrigerator, a big GE refrigerator here. Let me see here. I can't remember if this is 12 volt or 110. I can look at the model and see. I deal with so many different brands. 12 volt. So true 12 volt. I'm looking at that little sticker there for those of you that can not sure what I'm looking at. So I do like that. we see so many different styles of refrigerators. It's hard to keep track. But big 12-volt refrigerator, so just like the gas electrics, you can run it off 12-volt while you're traveling, or if you lose power at the campground, you got a battery. I like the stainless steel appliances to match as far as the stove and oven and the microwave. There's the glass top stove cover. I have it flipped up just so you can see the stove top, but that flips down and you've got more countertop area there. Tile backsplash. It's actually a simple stick-on, like a paneling that goes up. It's not individual tiles. I like that. It's a neat look. And then you got solid surface countertops as well. Big sink. It's a single sink. This little sink cover on it. And a pull-out faucet right there. I like the lighting. There's a lot of lighting in here, as you can see, that they put 2 lights there, not counting the hood light. Lots of lights in the ceiling, lots of lights on the wall, an accent light on the wall. I like lots of lighting. I can't stand being in the camper and it being dim. So they did a good job there. There's our second air. And then also notice it's got a bowed roof or a barreled ceiling. I just think I like the look of it. Obviously, there's some qualities there of water shedding, but I just personally like the look. In the slide, as you can see, there's the booth. I like they put cabinet doors below the booth, so you don't have to lift the booth cushions up to get to that. That's very practical for those of you that have camped before and know how annoying that can be. That tabletop goes down and makes a bed. This is a tire pressure monitoring system. That's standard. That's a big deal to me. That's a several $100. I don't know if it's $500, $700 worth by TST they include. Just another feature Solaire's trying to add in there to make it a better product. Big windows. Notice the size of the windows in the slide. Allows a lot of natural light to come in, which is important. And then we have these roller shades as well. Slow rise style night shades throughout the unit. All right, going back to the back. So to the left, this is our bathroom. I didn't turn the light on. Bear with me. All right, we've got a toilet to the right. We've got our sink to the left of that with a little bit of storage below that. A medicine cabinet. It's an actual medicine cabinet. I always try to point that out. I don't like when it's just a mirror on the wall. Shower, shower doors, a corner shower. And then you got above that your skylight. I think that's important. It helps, again, natural light and height for those of y'all that are taller. And now they did a good job, I think, with having more storage here for towels and miscellaneous items in the corner. And then I would be trying to put a little trash can down there in the bottom. So nice little bathroom. And then at the back here is our second bedroom or bunk room, whatever you want to call it. You actually have a door to close it off. That's important. A lot of people ask about how does the bedroom close off the back. Instead of having a curtain or a sliding door, it's got a true door, so you can shut the kids back here. To be blunt, just shut them off and put them in here and call it a night. So this doubles as a second living room or second bedroom or traditional bunk room. You can use this in several ways. This raises up, and there's little latches here on either end. So that once that raises up, you got a couch right here. And there's a TV hookup and section across from that. So you got a couple ways you could use this. You could use it as a bunk room at night, and then, of course, if it's a rainy day and the kids are in here, you can raise that up, and it can be more of a traditional living room or gaming room. That does make a bed, obviously, with below here. I remember pulling this out. Yeah, it's got a little footrest, and then there's storage in those footrests for whatever, obviously, clothes or extra blankets. So that's a cool couch. I haven't seen that couch in any other brands we sell. I thought that was a really cool idea with the footrest and storage. Window there at the bunk, window at the back, and a window above the other bunk. I like windows in the bunk room, otherwise it feels like it's just a closet you stuffed everybody in. So there's an outside kitchen, so we don't have that other bunk there, of course, but there's lots of storage still here in this back area. And good floor space, of course, with that slide. So 3 slides, as we pointed out earlier. All right, so this is looking from the back wall. We're going to walk back through the unit and head back outside. A couple things to point out here at the entry door. It's a wide entry door. You will see narrower doors than that. I like the wider door. We do have the step above steps by MORryde in place of the traditional fold-up steps, and a big grab handle here at the door. One thing I want to point out as far as the exterior, this fiberglass, and I don't know how easy you can see, that's a pretty good way to look at it. It's really glossy. It's got a good gel coat on that fiberglass. I like that. Number 1, it's easy to clean. Number 2, I think it looks good. And number 3, usually for longevity, we see better results, less prone to fading the heavier that gel coat is. So I think Solaire did a good job spending the extra money and putting the quality gel coat on it. I like the darker tint on the windows. I know you can see through there, but that's darker than what we see on a lot of products. I like that for heat reduction and obviously for privacy as well. Plus, I think it looks cool as the contrast against the white. Big awning. They did a good job putting a large awning on here instead of cutting it, a couple feet short like they could have. Does have lights as well. This is that storage compartment we were talking about that accesses that front washer dryer area. All electric jacks, electric tongue jack, and then 4 electric stab jacks. A couple things here at the wheels and tires I want to point out. As we talked about inside, they are doing, including a TST tire pressure monitoring system with the unit. That's a big deal. Prevents blowouts before they happen. That's the idea there, is to monitor tire pressure and temperature before you get to the point that you need to stop and deal with it. Also, they're using Dexter Torflex axles instead of a traditional leaf spring axle. Not many products doing that, especially in the travel trailers. We sell Rockwood as well. They do it, and that's a big deal for those of you that maybe don't know what that is. Google, look up Dexter, look up the Torflex axle, compare that to a traditional leaf spring. That is really, really nice if you're going to travel. It's a much smoother ride and much better suspension. Outside speakers, as you can see, there's 2 of those underneath the awning with lights in them. And then a 6-gallon dual gas electric water heater located there. Outside TV hookup. And then this is the outside kitchen. So see if I can open this. Bear with me. I know it's a bad view. I got to use both hands and I'm holding the camera. So to back up. This is the outside kitchen. As you saw, there was an outside grill that's in that front compartment. There's a quick connect down there to the left of the jack if you wanted to use that. And then you've got a cooktop here. So you got 2 ways to cook they include with it. And then you've got a sink that is actually plumbed into a tank. That's a big deal with hot and cold water. A refrigerator, lots of storage, and then a good countertop. So to me, this is a really, really good outside kitchen. It doesn't have a microwave. That's the only thing that some of them don't have. But personally, I'd rather have 2 cooking surfaces and more storage space than the microwave. That's usually the thing that's eliminated first. So this has a lot of features that I look for in an outside kitchen, especially having that sink with hot and cold water, and it's plumbed into a tank versus being the style that you have to dump out. It's very irritating to have to deal with. So I like that. I like the same latch compartment doors. Solaire used to use a different style that was, quite frankly, it was cheaper. It was a plastic based. This is a metal based, more like what we see on our higher end fifth wheels and motorhomes. So that's a better quality product. I like that change. I also like at the back, they do a bonded rear wall. If you watch my videos, you see me pointing that out. I like a bonded rear wall versus a free-hung fiberglass. For one, structurally, I think it makes more sense to have it bonded. It's more rigid. It just seems logical to me from a mechanic's point of view. Second, it just looks better. Free-hung fiberglass looks like you got a leak. It looks like it's already leaked, so I don't like that. Ladder on the back, already mounted. I like that. Again, for easy roof access, check those seals as you're camping. That's the area where you can mount that grill if you wanted to on the back and swing it around, or you might not even use it at all and just use the griddle. And then there's a receiver hitch on the back already. A lot of guys want to add, and girls want to add, a rack on the back there for additional storage. You can do that if you want. Again, 3 slides, all full depth slides. That's another important thing to point out. These are not shallow slides. They're full height slides as well, and all 3 are rack and pinion, which is by far the, in my opinion, the best method, the best mechanics, I should say, of slides to use. Easy to work, easy to use, easy to work on. So from a troubleshooting point of view, my favorite. Several termination points. You've got one back here. I'm assuming that's the outside kitchen. I'm assuming the next one up is going to be the bathroom and kitchen. And then you got one I can see up there in front of the front axle for probably the washer and dryer if you wanted to do that. So my granddad first started this, you had 2 tanks. Now we got these units that have 4 or 5. So we got more and more termination points than ever before. So here's the slides. Let's see, water. Nope, this is where your power cord hooks up. This is like a solar panel deal that they've got going on. They've been using it for a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had a customer use it yet. When I don't know, I don't lie. So that's what that's for. Some type of solar panel hookup that I have not personally used yet. So instead of blowing smoke like some guys do, I'm just gonna tell you, I don't know. So this is storage below the bed. Just additional storage. You can't ever have too much. And then at the front, this is what I was thinking I was going to open a second ago. This is your docking center. So I like this, the Nautilus P4 system. Once you get used to it and learn it, especially on the winterizing side, it is very nice. So you can bypass your water heater from here, and when you want to winterize, it uses the city water inlet there to pull antifreeze into the system. So I do a lot of winterizing here. My dad, uncle, and my best friend. So we like it when it's well done and easy to do. And you've got a quick connect right here with a hose, just for additional outside water. Battery disconnect, and then this is the cap light switch. Also notice they put a little hole in here. That's where you run your hoses up through. Obviously, if it didn't have that, you'd have to have the door open, which would be really stupid and inconvenient. At the front cap, the lower portion, they make it diamond plate, so it kind of acts like a rock guard. And then they have this blue light strip in the front. It reminds me of the boogie lights, if you're seeing those that are getting more and more popular. Maybe what it is for all I know, but I like that soft glow versus the individual LED lights. So, all right, 2021 320 TSBH Solaire by Palomino, triple slide bunkhouse, double air, outside kitchen, bed slide, Dexter axles, only 8,400 pounds. Yes, 36 feet long, so a nice ultralight unit. That's here at Arrowhead Campers. Click the link in the description for more information, or give us a call, text, or email. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you very much.